Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I am from Idaho and here in the United States. And during this lesson, we will be talking about hotel reviews. So if you enjoy traveling and you enjoy reading reviews, this might be a good class for you. So, and hello, Andre. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And remind me, you are from Brazil? No.
Yes,
It was right? I am right? Okay. Okay. Because there are a lot of Andres who are also from Russia. And I thought, well, no, it's a wrong time because Russians are asleep right now. So awesome. Welcome. Have you had a good day?
yes, I had a good day, and my name is a Russian one, so yes, it's true
Uh-huh.
that there are a lot of Russians with this name.
Yeah. Okay. So did your parents, are you ethnically from Russia? Is that why you are Andre, or did your parents just like the name, or?
Yeah, my parents like the name. I'm not from Russian. I have a
Okay.
Italian old family.
Okay, so Italian background, because I've learned that a lot of Brazilians are like a lot of U.S. Americans and Canadians, where we're all from everywhere else. So, yeah,
Yes.
awesome. And good morning, Shen, or is it good afternoon? Is it morning?
It's a morning. It's 10 a.m. in Japan. How are you?
Ten, okay, 10 a.m. Okay, good, very good, thank you. And how are you
Thank
doing?
you. Mhm. Fine, but it's raining in Japan.
Ah,
I don't want to go out. But
yeah.
I have to go out for a walk after this
Uh-huh.
lesson. Mm.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
do you work a later shift then?
No, I'm a freelancer actually, and
Oh,
I have some meetings, a business meeting today. Yeah.
awesome. Okay. Yeah, I I started freelancing, and once I started freelancing, I'm like, I don't think I ever want to go back to a real job. So,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can just choose your own schedule. It's really nice. So awesome.
Yes.
And hello again, Ty. Nice to see you again. Can you speak?
Hi, I'm here. Hello. Thank you.
Hi. Now, what does RHCP mean? Is that a company or in your username?
My name?
Yeah, you have it's Tice RHCP.
Oh, this is so old. It's like it's related to a rock band, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, okay.
It's so old. I did that
So
when I was a teenager. So I'm like, oh,
teenager.
RHCP. So yeah, it's about Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I was like, what is that? Because it could have been a company name or something I didn't know. So, all right, Sabrina, nice to see you again, and I'm glad your internet didn't go out last hour. So that's awesome. Can you
Yes.
speak?
Hello again. Yes,
Hello
that's
again.
okay.
Excellent. Paco, we got internet check, not internet check, microphone check. Is it working?
Yes, teacher. Hi.
Awesome. Hi. Awesome. All right. And Anna Christina, nice to see you again. Anna Christina, are you there?
Yeah, teacher, I am
There she
here.
is.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. And Alejandro, nice to see you again as well.
Hello, nice to see you too.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I always check it, even if I saw you during the last hour, I always check your microphones just to make sure that it will work the next time. So, all right, so we're kind of continuing on the theme of last hour. Last hour, for those of you who were in the class, we talked about pilotless airplanes. So, some people would travel on an airplane with a pilot, and some people will not. So this class we're actually talking about staying in hotels. So question for you: when did you last stay in a hotel, And tell us about your experience. Was it a five? Was it a 5-star experience or a 1-star experience? So let's start with Tice.
So the last trip that I did, it was in February. I went to Nashville, Tennessee,
Ah,
and,
uh-huh.
and I stayed in a hotel. And I went by myself, so it was really nice to stay there and meet people. I had a good experience.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Nashville, Tennessee. So did you see like the Civil Rights Museum and then Graceland and all those things?
Yes, I did everything, like Johnny Cash Museum, Sun Studio, Great Nashville, the Hall of Fame, the Broadway Studio. So it was very fun.
I just realized that it's Memphis. Andre, could you move your microphone a little bit? It's we are hearing you breathe. But I just realized I was asking you about Memphis. Yeah, but
Yes,
so Johnny
Graceland,
Cash.
Johnny Cash Museum, and everything in Memphis.
Awesome. All right.
I did both.
Yeah, excellent. So, Shin, could you tell us about your last hotel experience? Where were you? Where did you stay? Was it
Yeah,
good?
yeah. Actually, last week I went to Brussels, Belgium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for work. Mm,
Mhm.
uh, mm. And it was totally awesome because I don't, I didn't pay any money for about hotel because production production paid everything.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
So I don't have any complaint.
that's
Yeah,
that's really nice.
yeah,
So,
it was very excited. Yeah, Belgium, Brussels was a nice town.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard good things about Brussels.
Mhm.
So awesome. Sabrina, where did you go last, or when did you last stay in a hotel?
I've been 2 weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
for work in Fortaleza. It's a city from northeast of Brazil.
Okay.
Fortaleza.
Fortaleza, like this? Fortaleza?
I uh,
I
no, let's Leza.
L uh,
E
Eza.
yes, that's the name.
Okay, Fortaleza, Brazil. And how was
Yeah.
the hotel?
Um. So.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, doesn't have a lot of things, simple, but it's very, I think, cheap. I didn't pay, so for me that's okay, but it's not so good.
Okay. So, excuse me. Okay, so you didn't pay, and so if you paid, would you have been unhappy with the hotel?
Very unhappy
Okay.
because I think expensive, but they don't have a lot of things um, to the guests,
Mm-hmm. For the guests.
for
So
the guests.
for the guests, okay. And Kako, how about you? When did you last stay in a hotel, and where was it?
I last stayed in a hotel in Caracas, Venezuela. Um, during during a week in October,
That's not.
last October. Yeah. Um,
No.
uh,
Okay.
I stayed on the second floor, but on the second day, I had a bad surprise when I was told that a person who stayed on the second floor too was robbed by a stealer who broke into his window and stole his computer, money, and other objects when he was slept.
Oh wow! So he was robbed while he was in the room.
Yeah, teacher.
That's even more scary.
Yes,
Wow.
I felt very scared, and
Yeah.
then I asked the hotel clerk to put myself on the eighth floor until the following day.
Uh-huh. So you asked him to put you on the 8th floor
Yes,
until you
yes.
left. Okay.
I thought it was more safe. It
Safer.
was safer. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the robber come through the window?
Yes. He climbed from the roof of a shed that it located beside the lateral wall of
Wow.
the hotel.
Wow. That's one nice thing about being in the top floors of these long, big hotels. All right, Andre, how about you? When did you last stay in a hotel, and how was it? And where was it? Thank you, Christina.
Yes, my last time was yesterday. I went to Lima, Peru, and I stayed at Sheraton Hotel.
Okay, Lima. Okay, and at the Sheraton. And how was that?
It was fine because I didn't pay anything, so it was really nice.
Okay, it's always nice when you don't have to pay anything. Lima, Peru. Awesome. All right, and how about Ana Cristina? Where did you stay last? And how was the hotel?
I was the last month in a hotel. It's named Jolie Hotel in Maracaibo, Venezuela.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much for spelling that for me. Maracaibo, Venezuela.
Don't worry,
I did catch myself on the Venezuela, and I knew that Caracas was wrong.
Venezuela has good hotels.
Do they?
Excellent service, yeah. Excellent. With good internet, good service, good restaurants, good bedrooms, great buildings. It's so good. But right now it's cheaper to go to Venezuela because the coin is down.
All right. Yeah, because of the currency is down. Instead of the coin, we would say currency.
Currency.
Yeah. The currency is low. So Alejandro, where did you go last? So when did you last stay in a hotel?
In my last trip to Europe, I stayed in many hotels,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember the one hotel in Helsinki, Finland,
Mm-hmm.
um, who looked like a hospital, uh,
Really?
Euro hostel, I think. Um, yes, it's very strange for me. I remember when I enter in the bathroom, you can hear the birds,
Mm-hmm.
nature sounds.
Wow.
Very strange.
Wow. So was it a former hospital?
I don't know. It was this hospital and in other years, but it's like that for me.
Okay. Because when the first time I traveled to Sweden, I researched hotels, and they had a lot of hotels that were a former this and former that, and I decided on a former woman's prison. And it was really kind of interesting, but it had been a women's prison and switched over to a hotel, and kind of cool in one respect. So, um, yeah, and for me, the last hotel I have been in was actually in Boise, Idaho, and it was what was it? It was in February, and what happened was I realized towards the end of January that I had been working every day solid without taking any kind of break, and I was starting to get very, very tired, so I decided to go away and just get away from home. I did take my computer with me, but I didn't actually use it all that much. And Boise is only about 30 minutes from where I live. But just getting away and going somewhere else was a very nice change, and so that's what I did. But the bad part about it is I was sitting in the office chair, and I'm really glad I didn't work there, because I was sitting in the office chair, and then I fell over and I fell on my hand, and I hurt my wrist. And I wore a brace on my wrist for about 2.5 weeks because it was hurt. So that was the bad part. But just getting a rest was very nice for me. So, all right, so let's read the text and fill in the spaces with a word from the list below. So we have the Hotel Royal, ranked 127 of 438 hotels in London. The average customer review is 7 out of 10. They've got 97 excellent reviews, 67 good, 21 average, and 11 terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to read about a fantastic stay and a disappointing stay. So since this is such a small text, what I want to have you guys do is each person read a one sentence, and then we'll keep going around until it's done. So let's start with Alejandro. Could you read the first sentence?
Yes, we stayed at the Royal for 3 nights, and we pleasantly surprised by everything.
So
The
Royale is how we pronounce
Royal.
it. Thank you. All right. And Ana Cristina, can you read the next sentence? Ana Cristina, are you there?
Yeah. The guy who
Okay, yeah, and I forgot about those words, so bear with me a moment. It is pleasure checked, soft, and complained. Okay. So let's go back up.
Mhm. The guys that checked us in was attentive and efficient, and we got a free upgrade to a superior room.
Perfect. Okay. Now, as far as pronunciation, remember the ed here. Sometimes it isn't ed. Okay. It is ed if you have a T before it, but in this respect, we have a K. Oops. I totally pronounced it wrong. Typed it in wrong. So because there's a K, it's a K sound. So when it comes to phonetics, we would actually pronounce this checked.
Checked.
Like a T.
Yeah, teacher. You always told me that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So it's in language learning, repetition, which is repeating the same thing over, is very helpful. So remember that. Okay.
I will try, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Andre, could you read the next paragraph? Next sentence.
Yes, some people might think the rooms are on the small side, but I think it is fairly typical for London.
Thank you. Kako, next sentence.
The minibar had lots of complimentary soft drinks. You have to pay for the alcohol, but that was fine because we were there with the kids.
Right, thank you. Sabrina, next sentence.
We didn't use any of the hotel amenities. When we are on vacation, we don't go to the gym.
All right.
However, oh sorry.
Shin, could you read the next sentence? The
Okay.
next two sentences.
Okay. However, we like the buffet breakfast. There's a chef who makes omelets or scrambled eggs to order.
Perfect. Now this word that you said was perfect, buffet. Now,
Buffet.
just to let you know, in American English we pronounce it slightly different. What you did was British English, and it was very good. Okay, but we also say buffet. So
Buffet.
yeah.
Oh.
But when you're talking to American English, as American people who speak American English, we will pronounce it buffet. Other people will say buffet. So it just depends.
We don't say tea.
Yeah.
We don't say tea.
Yeah. So American English, no T. British English, the T. Okay.
Buffet.
And,
Okay. Thank you.
And you're welcome. And Tice, could you read the next one?
Some friends had recommended the hotel.
No. Last sentence. Very last sentence.
The location is excellent, just 5 minutes from the nearest subway station. Highly recommended.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, now Mike Hitchcock, who was he found the stay at his hotel very disappointing. So Alejandro, could you read the first sentence in this one?
Some friends. This part.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First sentence. Yeah.
Some friends had recommended the Hotel Rothschild, but we were disappointed.
Disappointed. Mm-hmm. Disappointed. And we say Royale.
Royal.
Okay. All right. Ana Cristina, the next sentence.
The room was smallish, although I like the amenities in the bathroom. But where was the bathroom? Yeah.
Thank you. All right. And Andre, next sentence.
Also, the air conditioner seemed to only have two settings, boiling or freezing.
Thank you. Kako.
I was complaining at the I complained at the front desk, but they didn't seem to care.
Okay. Sabrina, next sentence.
The
Or the next
breakfast,
line.
I'm sorry. The breakfast was overpriced. It's cheaper to go to a nearby cafe. And why wasn't the Wi-Fi free?
Okay, so in this word, remember it's a past tense ed. So we would say the breakfast was overpriced.
Overpriced.
Yes.
It's content.
Shin, can you read the next
Cuando
next
es
two?
overpriced, recommend.
Okay.
That the ed.
Okay. I've stayed in a lot of hotels in London, both on business and for pleasure.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes, please.
Although it's not particularly expensive, I'd give this one a miss. You can find better.
Okay, so we have two people. One said highly recommended. The other person said I'd give this one a miss. So to give this one a miss is I would suggest you skip it. Don't go. So any words here that you guys do not know?
Holly, what is bathrobe?
Bathroom or bathrobe? Oh, but where was the bathrobe? Okay, bathrobe is a clothing item, and let me show you. As soon as you see it, you're gonna go, oh yeah, okay, of course. A lot of hotels, especially when they're 4- and 5-star hotels, supply bathrobes, and you can actually buy it. The lower 3-star and below do not provide them. But usually in the 5-star hotels, you'll have at least two bathrobes, and usually they're white like this. So, all right. Any other words?
Yes, smellish.
Smellish. Smellish means
Yes.
smellish means it smells, but where is it? Smallish?
Smallish. I think it's smallish.
Okay.
Yes. The first sentence disappointing.
Okay.
The room was smallish. The second part of the first sentence.
The room was smallish, although I like the amenities in the bathroom. Okay, smallish. Usually in English, when we put an ISH, we actually mean a little or about. So in this respect, you say the room was. You can say the room was a little small. This is actually used, the ISH is used a lot of times when you're describing something, and it's not completely accurate, but it is a little. For example, let's meet at the railroad station at about 10-ish, and that's maybe 5 or 10 minutes after. So it's around 10, but not completely at exactly 10. So if you say 10-ish, usually within about 10-15 minutes of that time. Does that make sense? So smallish. We don't say biggish though. But if you put ISH behind a lot of words, it will work though. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I'm assuming because of the silence, you guys are all fine with it. Okay. Let's match the two halves of the expressions. We have be pleasantly, get a free, on the small, hotel, highly, and give something. we have a miss, recommended, upgrade, side, surprised, and amenities. So, Andre, could you choose one of these words and match it with the last part?
Yes.
Okay.
Highly upgrade.
No, it's another one.
I didn't understand the exercise.
Okay, so these are some phrases that we saw in the reading. So highly recommended, and when you put them together to give this one a miss, they are they become kind of a stronger phrase. So.
Yes, highly recommended.
Highly recommended. Okay, excellent. Okay, Kako, can you match one?
Anyone, teacher?
Yes, anyone.
Recommended.
Well, it's already there.
Recommended. Highly recommended.
Okay, that's already been done. Can you try another one?
Upgrade. Give something upgrade.
Okay, how about try number 2? So you would say, get a free upgrade.
Okay, get a free upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Sabrina,
I think on the small side.
Yeah, on the small side, perfect. Okay, and Shin.
Okay. Could I choose anything?
Yep.
Okay. Be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, so if you're pleasantly surprised, you're like, oh, this is cool. I didn't expect this. Okay. And Alejandro, can you try?
Yes. Hotel. Amenities.
Hotel amenities, perfect.
Amenities.
Okay. And then the last one, Ana Cristina.
Give upgrade.
We've got upgraded already, so we've already used recommended, upgrade, side, surprised, and amenities. So give something.
Give. Recommended.
Yeah. So you would give something a miss. Okay. Any idea what that means? What does give something a miss mean? Any idea? And this, he said, I'd give this one a miss. You can find better.
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it. Don't do it. If you give something a miss, skip it. So somebody says to you, should I travel to I don't know where. I don't know where you should ever give some. Oh, should I travel to northern Alaska in the middle of winter? I think most people would say, give that a miss. Don't go there. Not in the middle of winter. So, okay. So if you're pleasantly surprised, you're surprised and you're very happy about it. Get a free upgrade. That means you move from one class of service in a hotel or airplane or bus or boat to another class. on the small side, it means it's fairly small. If you can't compare a small flat with a large home, a flat is probably on the small side.
Teacher,
Yes.
what would be the antonym of be pleasantly surprised?
Oh, wow. The antonym. So that's opposite.
A bad surprise.
I think the one that I thought of for that one is to be horrified.
Okay.
Is that what you? Is that what you?
Horrified.
Yeah. And so if you're horrified, you hear something and you go, "No way! Did that really happen?" So, for example, I was teaching at a high school in Finland. I went there like twice a week, and right before the class, one of my students came in and he said, "Holly, did you hear the news?" And so we ended up going on the internet through the whole class and discussing this. One of the high schools in up near Helsinki, and we were about 2 hours south. But one of the high schools had done an American thing. There was a kid that came in and started shooting, and a principal and several students and I think a teacher passed away and died. And for a country the size of Finland, that was just, we were all just horrified. We just couldn't believe it. So that's an example of that.
I remember,
and I'm sure we all have examples.
I remember to hear that, teacher. It was
about the one in Finland?
Too.
The one in Finland?
No, I heard the news on the TV here about that crime. People were horrified, really. Really horrified. Yeah.
Exactly. And in the States, there's been several. In Finland, there's been at least 2 in the last 10 years, and it's like, really? That's horrifying. So, all right, and so, all right. So good question. We have hotel amenities, which is, does everybody know what a hotel amenity would be?
Facilities.
Swimming pool, game rooms, sauna.
Also the extra things in the bathroom, like the soap, the free shampoo, cable TV, anything extra would be an amenity. So the swimming pool, the sauna, the weight room, the business area, the computer in the business area, all of those are amenities. So, okay, and then we have highly recommended and give something a miss. So highly recommended is what you would say is go to that hotel, give something a miss, skip it, don't go. Okay, so let's practice these a little bit. Alejandro, can you tell us about the last time you were pleasantly surprised?
In a hotel?
Anywhere. It can be anywhere.
I'm surprised when I saw the Easy Hotel in Germany, for example.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, because you can choose when you want to pay. For example, if you want to use the TV, you can pay for that. And if you don't pay for use for things that you don't use, for example.
Oh. You only pay for what you use?
Yes. In that case, the price is very cheap.
Because if you only use the bed and the shower.
Yes, of course. The
Yeah,
bed
awesome.
and the shower.
All right. So, Christina, can you tell us about a time that you got a free upgrade in a hotel or an airplane or a gym or anywhere you could have gotten an upgrade?
Free what, Holly? I'm sorry.
And a free upgrade. Do you know what that is?
Um,
So maybe if you were traveling in a lower class and you got bumped up or moved up to another class of a class, or for a hotel, you were going to stay in the normal room, but then they give you a free upgrade and they give you a better room.
yes, in my last travel, I enjoy it in the hotel because the hotel has a big swimming pool. Delicious. Was a great time, and in my bedroom, you can see a beautiful view from the window. The internet is strong, is good, and the bed is a king size. Was great time.
Okay. So you ended up getting a very beautiful room. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Andre, can you tell us sometime about a place maybe you traveled to and you were surprised that your hotel room or your rental car or something was on the small side?
On the small side, you mean it was not so good?
It was not very big. It was kind of very small.
Very small, very small. I don't remember right now. Maybe because I'm used to small places. So yes, maybe yes, in airplanes or hotels, I'm used, and sometimes I prefer small places. But surprised about so small, so small. No, I don't remember.
Okay, so instead of use it to small places, okay, so basically you can say you can say my home and where I live is on the small side, so I don't notice it, okay? So when you say I'm used to small places, this E becomes silent. So instead of used, you're used to, okay? And because it's kind of like, it's kind of like this ED is more like a T sound. Used to. I'm used to small places. Okay.
Used to.
Very good. Used to. Okay. And Kako, do you ever watch the TV show Friends? Kako?
You asked.
Yeah. Have you ever watched the TV show Friends?
No, teacher.
Okay.
I have never watched it.
Okay, the reason I asked is because there is a character on the show. His name is Ross Geller, and on the show, he will whenever he goes to a hotel, he takes every single amenity possible. He takes everything that is not bolted down with him. So, question for you: when you leave a hotel, have you ever taken anything with you that belonged to the hotel, a hotel amenity?
No, teacher. I only use hotel amenities during my stay there.
Okay. All right. So you are normal then. That's how it should be.
Yes, I don't like to take with me extra soap or shampoo or other things.
Okay. Thank you. Sabrina, can you highly recommend someplace for us to travel, either in your country or somewhere else that you have traveled to? Where would you highly recommend?
Highly recommend to go to Australia. It's a beautiful country, beautiful place, beautiful beach, and the city is very easy to walk, to go to a place to another place. So I highly recommend you to go there.
All right, thank you. And Shin, the opposite. Can you think of a place that you have traveled to when you are talking to your friends, you would tell them to give it a miss. Don't go.
Don't go.
Give it a miss.
Give it a miss. Yeah, you mean some places where I went to?
You would not go back.
No, go back?
Yeah, some place that you would not go back. So you would tell your friends to give it a miss. Don't go again. Don't go, and you won't go again. It could be a restaurant. It could be.
Let me see. Yeah, it means some kind of a bad place.
Yeah, exactly. If you give something a miss, if you tell somebody, if you say give if you give something a bit miss, you are telling people not to go there.
Not to go there.
Yeah. For example, in this article it says, I've stayed in a lot of hotels in London, both on business and for pleasure. Although it's not particularly expensive, I would give this one a miss. You can find better. Okay. So
it means you don't go back. You don't. You should not go there.
So can you think of?
Sorry, I don't remember the good example.
All right. So you can't think of any examples. Can anybody think of some place that you've been to that you would give a miss to? Any place? I can't think of any place either.
I have.
Okay. Tell us. Talk to us.
I went to Fortaleza 2 weeks ago, and there are a lot of the city is very dirty, and the beach also, so it is impossible to swim in the beach. So everybody told me it's a beautiful place, it's good to go there, but when I went there, I'm very unhappy, and because of this, I really give a miss with this
I would
place.
give it a miss. Okay, all right, and where is it's in Brazil, right?
It's northwest of Brazil.
Okay, the northern part of Brazil. Okay,
yes. It's very beautiful, but it's impossible to use the place, to use the beach. So.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so when you are choosing a hotel, which factors are important? Let's rank the following from 1 to the most important to least important. So actually, instead of we don't have time to actually rank it from 1 to 8. So what do you guys? What is the most important thing on this list? And I'll go around the room. So size of the rooms, quality of the restaurants, price, free Wi-Fi, location, bathroom amenities, the gym, or swimming pool. So, Andre, what would you consider the most important thing when you are looking for a hotel?
First, I look for location.
Okay, so location.
And yes, and in the hotel.
Okay.
Location. Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so yeah, so location is the most important thing for you. Okay, and Kako, what is the most important thing for you?
I look for a combination of features.
Hmm.
Location is one of the most important characteristics, but price, size of the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I try to combine a series of characteristics in order to optimize my stay, teacher.
Okay, okay. Location is first, and then you go on to price and so forth. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And Anna Christina, how about you? What do you find the most important when you are considering a hotel?
For me, the most important that location and a clean space and comfortable and a good internet signal.
Okay, so you needed a good internet signal too. That is important, I think, for a lot of people. Yeah.
But clean, teacher, a good space, clean and comfortable.
Clean and comfortable. So we're going to put this here. Clean, comfortable.
Affordable and a good
good internet. Yeah, I think it's really important. I stayed in a really fancy hotel in Las Vegas, and I needed to do some work, and I couldn't get online because the Wi-Fi signal was so weak. It was like, really? So, Sabrina, how about you? What do you find really important?
I agree with Ana Cristina. Location and clean for me. It's the most important.
So location and also clean. Okay. Okay. And Shin, what would you find most important?
I'd like to choose two things: price and free Wi-Fi. Because
price and free Wi-Fi.
Because I can't do anything without my iPhone.
Okay. So you need the free Wi-Fi so you can communicate and all that kind of stuff. So awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And then Alejandro.
For me, the price, because I use the hotel only for sleep.
Okay.
Take a shower.
Okay. What just happened? Okay. Oops. I won't do that. Okay, Shin. So price is for you just a place to lay your head. Okay. And I'm not for the same reason, but I also like price. I like nicer hotels with good amenities. The more expensive the price is, if I want to actually spend and use the hotel. If it's a real cheap hotel or I get it for free, I just use the bed like Alejandro does. But if it's something that I actually spend money on, I'd rather I use the TV and use things in it, in the swimming pool and all that. Okay, so what is the best or the worst hotel you have stayed in? So Shin, could you tell us about the best or the worst hotel you've stayed in?
Best hotel was hotels of Brussels was the best.
Okay, the Brussels hotels. Brussels hotel. Okay.
Worst. The worst one. I don't remember.
Okay.
Mm.
You're trying not to remember that. If it's bad, you kind of forget. So
Yeah, yes.
Sabrina, could you tell us about the worst hotel? Excuse me, the best hotel you've stayed in?
I think Isla Vieiras Hotel.
Say that again.
It's the Isla Vieiras is the Accor hotel.
Accra Hotel.
Yes.
And where was it at?
No, it's ACCOR.
Accor Hotel. Okay.
Yes.
And where?
In Brazil.
In Brazil. In Brazil. Okay. And that was the best that you've stayed in. Awesome. Okay. And Kako, how about you? What is the best hotel you have stayed in?
I stayed in an excellent hotel in Buenos Aires.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember its name because I stayed at a lot of hotels, but it was very nice because of its quality, because of the location, and the whole service.
Okay.
It was nice.
All right. Thank you. And Andre, how about you? Can you tell us about the best hotel that you've stayed in?
Maybe one hotel that I stayed in Amazon, in the Amazon forest, and in Brazil. And you can find a lot of facilities, and they had there this kind of economic world forum. So it's a really important hotel, and you have everything, a place to land your aircraft if you have one, or boats, or and swimming pools, a lot of things.
Cool. All right. Thank you. Ana Cristina, what about you? What is the best hotel you have stayed in?
For me, the best is at the moment for me is maybe the Jolie, Maracaibo.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the worst Panama named Caribeño.
Okay. The worst was in Panama. So let's see if I can find the spelling of that one. Bacar, let's see. Maracaibo. And the Jolie in Maracaibo, Venezuela. Telling Maracaibo. With me. Okay. Anyway, we'll go on. Okay, and Alejandro, how about you?
I think the best was the Hilton
Where?
in Paris.
Okay, awesome. All right, thank you. And I've went over my head, and I can't decide which are the best. I've been in 3 or 4 really good hotels. One was in Marina del Rey, California, and it was a Ritz-Carlton. And the other one was in Bogota, Colombia, and I think it was the Hilton, but I'm not sure. And the other one was in somewhere in Poland, and it definitely was the Hilton. And those were all very nice hotels. And I don't normally stay in really nice hotels, but I just ended up having the opportunity, so I did. So it was really nice. All right. It looks like we're out of time. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. It looks. I think that my computer has frozen, so I guess we're done. So thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Holly.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Holly.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Kako.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.